You probably wouldn't expect Burkina Faso, a small landlocked country in West Africa, to be behind one of the continent's most ambitious airport projects. But here's the surprise. It is. This isn't just about building an airport. It's about launching dreams, opening doors, and putting a rising nation on the world's aviation map. Let's take you inside the story of Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport, a bold vision born from determination, resilience, and a whole lot of planning. If you're into stories that flip expectations and rewrite the script, stick with us. You're in for a ride. Far from the spotlight, Burkina Faso is making a major move, constructing an entirely new international airport that's set to reshape not just its economy, but its place in West Africa. Located around 22 miles northeast of the capital, this wide-open space offers room to think big and build even bigger. The plan? A cutting-edge airport built for today, but ready for tomorrow, able to serve over 1 million travelers annually and eventually become a key hub for trade, tourism, and global connections. So, why now? Why is this project so crucial? Well, the country's current airport, Thomas Sankara International, was built in the 1960s when Ouagadougou was still small. Today, the city has grown all around it, making expansion nearly impossible. Let's talk about why Burkina Faso is building an entirely new airport, and why it's a game changer. First off, space is a big issue. The current airport, Thomas Sankara International, is completely boxed in by the city. When it was built decades ago, it sat on the outskirts of Ouagadougou. Now, the city has grown around it, leaving zero room to expand. And in today's world, where air traffic is booming and modern infrastructure is a must, that's a major problem. Next up, safety. Planes are flying right over packed neighborhoods. That means more noise, more risk, and a lot more pressure on pilots and residents alike. It's not just inconvenient, it's dangerous. And then there's the issue of efficiency, or lack of it. The airport is simply outdated. Cramped terminals, slow operations, and aging systems make it hard to keep up with even current demand, let alone future growth. So, the government made a bold move. Relocate the airport. But not just build a new version of the old one. Go bigger, better, and smarter. That's where the Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport comes in. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a transformation. It's designed to handle more passengers, more flights, and to put Burkina Faso on the map as a regional hub for trade, travel, and opportunity. One of its standout features, a 3,500-meter runway, with plans to extend to 4,000. That's long enough to welcome massive intercontinental jets, connecting Burkina Faso directly to the world. This new airport could open up direct international flights from Burkina Faso to Europe, the Middle East, and maybe even Asia. That's a major leap for a country that's been largely off the radar in global air travel. The terminal alone is massive, about 20,000 square meters, or the size of 3 football fields. But it's not just big, it's built to impress. Think wide-open check-in halls, high-tech baggage systems, modern lounges, restaurants, retail shops, everything you'd expect from a world-class airport. But here's the twist. This isn't just about size or style. Sustainability is at the heart of the design. The airport is being built using low-carbon concrete, an innovative material that cuts down CO2 emissions during construction. For a developing nation, this kind of eco-forward thinking is rare, but it's a bold move in the right direction. And it's more than just a green gesture. Going environmentally responsible opens up real opportunities, global funding, new partnerships, and serious credibility in the world of sustainable infrastructure. Now, let's talk about what's actually happening on the ground, because it's massive. Just to prep the site, they had to move over 2.2 million cubic meters of soil. That's not a typo. We're talking the equivalent of 880 Olympic-sized swimming pools full of earth. So far, construction has used over 250,000 tons of asphalt and 55,000 cubic meters of low-carbon concrete. That's a serious blend of strength and sustainability. But this build isn't just about pouring concrete or laying down tarmac. It's about building smarter. To do that, Burkina Faso teamed up with some of its top minds. They've partnered with 2IE Institute, a leading engineering school in Ouagadougou, and the University of Ouagadougou to create local, research-backed techniques for efficient and eco-friendly construction. It's innovation rooted in homegrown talent, and it means the benefits stay in the country, from tech transfer to workforce development. And when it comes to safety and functionality, the tech doesn't disappoint. The airport will feature ICAO-compliant lighting and navigation systems. Think advanced runway lighting, modern radar and air traffic control systems. That means smooth operations, even at night or during rough weather. But what does all this mean for the people? Jobs. Thousands of them. The construction phase alone has already created employment opportunities, and once the airport opens, it'll need air traffic controllers, engineers, hospitality workers, retail staff, you name it. And that's just the beginning. Tourism is expected to get a serious boost. With better access and a safer, more modern travel experience, Burkina Faso's rich culture, festivals and eco-destinations could start drawing more global attention. Plus, better air connectivity means more trade and investment. Industries like mining, agriculture and tech will now have faster routes to global markets and smoother logistics. Oh, and let's not forget cargo. With its long runway and wide-open layout, the new Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport isn't just a national project. It's a potential regional game-changer. It could become a key distribution hub, linking Burkina Faso to major ports in Ghana, Togo, and Côte d'Ivoire via both air and land routes. But let's be real, getting here hasn't been easy. This bold vision has faced its share of setbacks. Political instability, construction delays, even tragic accidents. The road to progress has been anything but smooth. So how did Burkina Faso stay the course? What lessons did they take away? And what's next for this massive investment in the country's future? In a world where climate concerns are more urgent than ever, this airport is doing something rare. It's leading with sustainability. From day one, environmental impact was part of the plan. Working with Vinci and the 2IE Institute, they developed and used over 55,000 cubic meters of low-carbon concrete, dramatically cutting down emissions and reinforcing the country's commitment to the Paris Climate Agreement. And they didn't stop there. The terminal features solar lighting and energy-efficient HVAC systems, setting a new standard for renewable infrastructure in West Africa. Beyond being eco-friendly, the airport is also smartly engineered, with advanced technology integrated into every corner of its design. Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport isn't just being built to look modern. It's being built to compete on the global stage, with digital check-in kiosks, advanced baggage systems, biometric security, and state-of-the-art air traffic control. This airport is stepping up to the level of major hubs like Dakar, Addis Ababa, and Johannesburg. But what really sets it apart? Burkina Faso isn't just bringing in foreign tech, it's building local expertise. Thanks to a strong partnership with the University of Ouagadougou, homegrown talent is playing a major role in bringing these systems to life. That means knowledge stays in the country and operations remain sustainable long after foreign contractors pack up. And here's the real heartbeat of the project: the people. This airport has become a rare symbol of national unity, cutting across politics and ethnicity. Thousands of jobs have already been created, from engineers and site managers to environmental experts and supply chain workers. And the impact goes beyond the job site. Local vendors, transport workers, material suppliers, they're all benefiting. And once flights start taking off, the ripple effect will spread even further, boosting tourism, retail, and hospitality around the new airport corridor. Welcome to Donsin Airport, a bold, modern urban zone now rising around the Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport. More than just an airport add-on, this planned satellite city will feature housing, office spaces, hotels, and retail areas, turning the airport into a powerful economic engine for the entire region. But this project is about more than construction. It's about transformation. For a country like Burkina Faso, long challenged by poverty, political instability, and unrest, this airport stands as a symbol of hope and renewal. It's a message to the world and to its own people that forward momentum is not only possible, it's already happening. What also makes the airport special is the international teamwork behind it. Backed by a coalition of major players, the West African Development Bank, the French Development Agency, the African Development Bank, and the European Investment Bank, it shows how global partnerships can fuel real progress. Companies like Vinci didn't just bring money and technical know-how, they collaborated directly with local firms and government bodies. That means knowledge transfer, local involvement, and long-term sustainability. What happens when African nations are seen not as aid recipients, but as equal partners in progress? The Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport answers that question. This project shows what's possible when global collaboration meets local ambition, and it could become a blueprint for future infrastructure across Africa. This isn't just an airport, it's a signal to the world that Africa can build world-class facilities that stand shoulder to shoulder with those in wealthier countries. So, what's next when the airport officially opens? First up, regional and international air traffic. Can Burkina Faso become a reliable hub for passengers and cargo? If so, the payoff could be huge. Increased trade, more tourists, and a global spotlight on the nation's rich cultural scene, from the renowned FESPACO Film Festival to its vibrant music and arts. Next, the focus will shift to long-term sustainability. Will the government maintain its commitment to workforce training, system upgrades, and operations? Early signs are positive, and with continued support, this airport could become a benchmark for aviation management in the region. Meanwhile, the nearby Donsin Airport is already attracting attention. With potential tax breaks and investment incentives, it could grow into a thriving tech and business hub, like we've seen happen around major airports in Morocco, Kenya, and Rwanda. And beyond it all, this project tells a bigger story, one of Africa stepping into its power and shaping its own future. Burkina Faso is flipping its story. Once known mostly for conflict, the country is now earning attention for its innovation, resilience, and bold vision. The Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport isn't just a construction project, it's a defining moment. It shows that with determination and clear purpose, transformation isn't just possible, it's happening. This airport is more than a new gateway, it's a powerful message to the world. Burkina Faso is ready to connect, ready to grow, and ready to take its place among West Africa's rising leaders in trade, tourism, and regional influence. From its eco-conscious design to the jobs and economic growth it sparks, this project proves something big. Greatness can come from even the most unlikely places when driven by vision and action. As we look ahead to the grand opening, one thing's for sure, Burkina Faso's future is on the runway, and it's ready for takeoff. If this video moved you, give it a like, share it, and hit subscribe for more stories of progress and possibility.